Hello, my name is Elijah Desmond, and I am the co-founder of Driven Dental Implant Marketing. I'm extremely excited that you've made it this far and you are watching our overview video on everything about Driven Dental Implant Marketing. I'm going to go ahead and talk to you today about marketing problems that the implant world is facing today. I'm going to then tell you about our journey. I'll tell you about our solution, and then I'm going to have you meet your future team. So first, let me go ahead and talk about the biggest issue in dentistry that we're facing today with marketing problems. Overall, dental practices, they're wasting their time, both as a dentist and team members, and also their money. Nobody likes to waste their time or money. And I'm going to tell you, those problems stem from multiple different types of problems. The first problem are team problems. As a dentist, you're spending a lot of money, and you're spending a lot of money to make the phone ring and get leads to come in. Unfortunately, with the million other things that your team is doing, they don't always have time to answer the phone call right away. And sometimes if you have time to answer the phone, you don't have time to follow up with those patients in a timely manner. We like to say speed to the lead. Sometimes this is not possible. We say that you should be following up with your patients up to 5 times the new leads that come in. There's not a lot of time to do that with all the other duties in the front desk. And what happens is that when you call the patient back after an entire day, an entire weekend, if the lead came in at 6 o'clock when your office was closed and you don't call them to the next day at 12, a lot of times the patients are not going to answer their phone. Oftentimes there's turnover in the staff, and they're extremely exhausted for all of these leads that are coming in. And the last thing is, as you're constantly retraining your team, and you're putting somebody that's new at the front that is really dealing with all of your new marketing patients that you're coming in. And is that really the person that you want to be on the phone handling all the leads? The next thing is new patient problems. You might be, if you're marketing right now, you may be seeing patients that come in with no credit. You may be seeing patients that come in with bad credit. You waste your time doing that entire consult to find out they don't have any credit or bad credit. They don't have any money. Your patients that are coming in are just broke. They don't have the money. Medicaid patients. You're dealing with Medicaid patients that you don't want in your practice. You're dealing with patients that are not educated at all on dentistry, and it's quite frustrating. Patients, you spend all this time on and money on the marketing only for your patients to be not showing up to your appointment. It's extremely frustrating. And also shoppers. I know you're frustrated with a lot of people just coming in and just looking for price, looking for shoppers. And then you get it all the way to the appointment, and maybe they do get approved for financing, but the spouse is not present. Does this sound familiar? Also, if you're working with other marketing companies, you may be frustrated with not generating enough leads. You may be getting way too many leads, and they're just not the right kind of leads. The wrong budgets. You don't have the right budgets for your campaigns, or the wrong targeting. They're not targeting the right type of patients. The wrong messaging. Maybe they're messaging you as a discount office, and that's not you. You're not a discount office. You're the best office, and you provide massive value. That is the office that you want to be, not the discount office. We hear your struggles. We hear your pain. So let me tell you a little bit first, before I tell you about our solution, let me tell you about our journey as a company. I think it's very important to understand where we've come from as an organization. I met my business partner, Charles, back in 2015. That is where we started our journey. In 2016, we actually did all things marketing, and I'll go into a little bit more detail with this a little bit later. The next thing is we went into the niche of implants in 2017. 2018, we started coaching our teams. 2019, we realized that we needed a call center. And 2020, that's where we are now, the year of the virtual patient advocate. Let me take you through and tell you quickly what that looked like. First off, Charles Biami, he is the brains behind the marketing. We have a team of about 20 team members located all here in the United States and very well taken care of. We don't outsource anybody out to third world countries and tell them, follow this process. We have everybody that is extremely well trained here in the United States. Charles, he is the other founder. He is the brains behind all of this. And I met him in 2015, and he said, you're going around and you're doing dental consulting in all of these practices, but there's an issue with the marketing. A lot of the dentists don't know how their marketing is doing. They don't know their true return on investment. And he proposed putting trackers on all of the marketing that we're doing. What we found out is that some types of marketing worked better than other types of marketing. What we found out that worked very well consistently throughout the entire United States was Google ads and Facebook ads. So in 2016, we decided that we would focus specifically on Google ads and Facebook ads, and we would become the experts at these type of ads. What we found out very quickly is the ads that brought in the highest return on investment, the ads that brought in $20, $30, $40, $50, $60,000 cases were consistently dental implants. 2017, we decided to niche down. We decided that we would only focus on implant marketing. Driven Dental Implant Marketing was created that year. 2018, what we found out by 2018, is that you can bring as many leads as you want to the office, but leads are irrelevant. Conversions are what matter. How many patients convert? How many patients are actually going to spend the money and say yes to treatment? That's when we realized that once the lead got in, that was the beginning of the process. We needed to bring on a coach to coach the team from start to finish once the lead was generated. How's the front desk handling the phone calls? How are they scheduling the patients? How are they screening the patients? How is the dental assistant teeing the dentist up for complete success in building that relationship? How's the treatment coordinator closing that big case? Are they confident? Do they have the tools that they need? Do they have the financial systems that are capable of closing these big cases, that are capable of financing these $20, $30, $40, $50, $60,000 cases? Well, we have a system and process that works, and we have a coach that is going to implement this. Well, we integrated that coach in 2018. That was a game changer for our business. But what we realized is there was still something missing. In 2019, we realized that we should bring on a call center. That call center would help to take a lot of the weight off the shoulder of the people at the front. There's a lot of tasks of people at the front, and these tasks of people at the front desk, that they are constantly overloaded. When all of a sudden you put on the weight of their shoulder a ton of leads. When I say a ton of leads, I'm talking 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100 leads. They simply don't have time. They don't have time to follow up with them. A lot of times they don't even have time to answer the phone call, let alone the leads that come in. So we decided that we would bring on a call center. We partner with a call center. We bring on a call center, and we would actually have this call center answer all the leads right away. We called it speed to the lead, and we would follow up with the leads right away. What we quickly found out was this. We found out that essentially is you could have people following up the leads right away, but if they do not know dentistry, they don't know what it takes to be practicing in a dental practice, it is not going to work as good as somebody who is extremely skilled. So in 2019, we were very successful. However, we figured out a way that we could actually completely level up. That happened in 2020. We did away with the call center. 2020 was the year of the virtual patient advocate. I don't know if you all know this dentist right here, but his name is Dr. Brian Harris. Dr. Brian Harris created what changed Driven Dental Implant Marketing forever. It's a program called Smile Virtual. Smile Virtual, actually, I like to call it like a Zoom on steroids. It's like a Zoom on steroids, right? And it's essentially a portal that can take your practice on a virtual journey, okay? Now, here's the really cool thing is we integrated Dr. Brian Harris's software in our marketing journey. How do we do that? We went out and we hired a lot of the top treatment coordinators in the country on our team, okay? And we brought on this software, Smile Virtual. So now your front office no longer had to deal with any of the phone calls, any of the screening of the leads. They needed to deal with no more of the financing. We took everything in-house. So all of our team actually screens all of your leads after they get to know you as a dentist. Okay, so they screen all of the leads. They do a consultation where they don't diagnose, but they know your systems and processes, and you actually never see the patient unless they are financially qualified and they have been approved for financing. Only then did they go into your schedule. You'll never see them unless they have been financially approved already. And you know how much they've been approved for? All thanks to the Smile Virtual platform that we're using in our high-level treatment coordinators that are the experts in dentistry. So I'm going to go ahead next and teach you about how we do it. What is our solution? What do we do exactly? Okay, this is a graph. If you want, you can take a screenshot or a photo of this. This is exactly our process from start to finish. This may be overwhelming for some of you, but I'll tell you from the beginning, we're going and placing Facebook ads. We're doing Google ads. We're doing YouTube ads. The YouTube ads are out of this world amazing. If you're not doing YouTube ads, wait until you see these things. We're doing these ads and we're marketing the patients to where they're going to want to get a one-on-one virtual consultation with our treatment coordinator. So this is our entire process, which I'll go over. And at the end, what happens is you don't see the patient until the very end if they are approved for financing. So I'm going to take you quickly through this journey. So we basically put up an ad for you through Google Ads. These are the patients that are typing into Google, you know, all on 4, all on 6, clear choice, second opinion dental implants. They're typing in single tooth implants. They're typing in implant supported denture, etc. They want this type of treatment in their area. Well, it pops up from Google Ads. This platform is very powerful. Then we can retarget them on Facebook after they click on your ad, okay? And we'll create you very customized ads that are focused on implants. Extremely important. It'll also focus on, actually getting the virtual consultation. All this through the Facebook platform. We'll also retarget them and search for patients on Instagram. Lastly, YouTube. If you have videos, we will take your videos and we will optimize them on YouTube. And here's the cool thing. If you don't have videos, we actually already have videos that we have created that you actually can put your logo in, we can put your name in, we can customize them so they are fitting for your practice. So you don't need to go out and create a whole bunch of new content. We actually have that in-house. And YouTube, in my opinion, is one of the best digital marketing channels. The next thing that we do is after we create those ads and they click the ads, they go to a specific page. It's a page within an authority website that we build for you. And this authority website, it positions you as the dentist and the virtual patient advocate. That's the treatment coordinator that's on our team. We call them the virtual patient advocate or the VPA. We actually go ahead and we highlight you all on this page, making the patient want to get a virtual consultation. So we send them to this authority website, and essentially whatever ad they click on, we send them to a different page with a different landing page within that website. So if it's a single tooth implant, we take them to that website. If it is a website that is a implant supported denture, we take them to that website. All on 4, we take them to that site. And so we take them to exactly what they're already searching for. From there, we have them complete a full survey, similar to a survey that you completed if you remember in that process. And that will teach us everything that we need to know about that patient. Okay, this survey will take them to the next process. After they take that survey, they'll customize and upload at least one photo. This photo they upload will allow us to create a personalized video. The virtual patient advocate already has built a relationship with you, understands the type of dentistry that you can do. They never diagnose, but from that photo that they upload, the virtual patient advocate creates a 3 to 5 minute video specifically from that photo and sends it to that patient. Now, here's what's extremely important to understand about that personalized photo that the virtual patient advocate sends. they're going to be discussing the type of dentistry that you do. They'll also be discussing the price ranges with the different possible options, okay, the ranges, so they actually understand the low and the highs of the different procedures. Listen, a lot of patients won't make it past this stage, and that's okay because we don't want everybody. But what we offer them is we offer them the ability to, at this point, schedule a call with the virtual patient advocate. And the virtual patient advocate says, if you are interested in learning more about financing and about these procedures, please come to and schedule a call with your spouse or your significant other by clicking the link below. And we will actually, we will schedule a 1-hour call with you so we can take you through this entire process. You can see right here, this is a patient, and this patient actually submitted their photo. And we're actually able to make a video with the patient's photo and explain to them their options through the Smile virtual platform. And so we don't diagnose, but we talk about potential options with the patient, and we talk about price ranges with the patient. So in this way, if after this video, the patient knows if this is something that they want to do or not. If they want to schedule a call to learn more, they simply click on the Book Your Virtual Consultation button below. Once they click that virtual consultation button, they're going to be getting email, text message, and a phone call. And the next thing is the one-on-one virtual consultation. That one-on-one virtual consultation can last anywhere between 30 minutes and 1 hour. Now, here's the question. Does your team actually have all of that time that they want to spend with the patient? Our team does it with the experts, our treatment coordinator, so you don't have to. You may notice this is maybe a familiar face right here. This is Edie Gibson. You know, she's a past speaker, big time speaker with ICOI, with Straumann. She's on the MISH implant faculty. She's one of our valued virtual patient advocates, and she's explaining treatment to a patient. By the time the patient is done with Edie or one of our virtual patient advocates, what happens is that the patient is educated, the patient understands treatment, and then the patient is essentially ready to move forward with treatment. Extremely important. They understand their financial options. Patients need to understand their financial options. If they don't understand their financial options, the patients may not go through with treatment. So they need to understand their financial options. And so the next thing that happens is the patient and the virtual patient advocate are communicating via text message, okay? And they are understanding how important that this whole process is. They really appreciate the entire process. And then the handoff is sent to you, okay? The handoff is sent to you as a practice for you in form of a video and a notes form, okay? This is extremely important to understand here. So a 3-minute video is created, and in that 3-minute video, what happens is the virtual patient advocate tells you as a team, they basically say, hey, I want to let you know that this patient was approved for this finance company for $35,000. They have $10,000 cash, $35,000 in financing. They are ready to move forward with treatment. At first, the spouse was not on board because the spouse was, they went to a Clear Choice appointment, and at Clear Choice, they tried to get the patient to pull all the lower teeth. In fact, the patient was only missing 3 of the lower teeth, and the bone was pretty healthy for the rest of the teeth. And they didn't like the fact they were only given one option. So just know that they kind of want to save the lower teeth, but they want a permanent solution for the top maxillary arch. And so now what happens is you're going into that appointment and you know what the patient wants, you know what they have available to spend, and you get a 3-minute video from your virtual patient advocate. Here you see Shireen. Shireen's another one of our, she's another one of our highly skilled virtual patient advocates. So you're actually going to know ahead of time, your office will know ahead of time everything you need to know about that patient before you see them that day. And so this is the notes that you'll see from the virtual patient advocate as well. You'll see the fees that were quoted between $20,000 and $25,000 per arch. You'll know what you need to know for that patient before they step foot into your practice. So now here's what I want to show you. Obviously, we're delivering pre-approved patients on a silver platter to you. I want you to now meet your future team. These are just some of our virtual patient advocates. As you can see here, some of these familiar faces, you may see down here, you have Kathy Carlson, another one from MISH. It's a MISH Implant Institute faculty. She has also been with ICOI for quite a long time, and they're speaking. She's amazing at what she does. Edie Gibson, past Straumann speaker with ICOI MISH faculty as well. Very, very versed in what she does. Denise, she was with Fortune Management as a coach for quite a long time, and she knows her stuff. She was a past speaker with Straumann. Jessica, she was with an amazing DSO group and was one of the top performers as a treatment coordinator, closing the biggest cases. Shauna, she is extremely well-versed and very good at sales, very high with emotional intelligence, and understands how to talk to patients. And this is pretty much our lineup of speakers. We have a lot of other ones as well that are speakers. The type of speakers that you see from the stage and say, man, I'm taking the CE course, but I want to hire that person. Well, we actually have them on our team. They handle everything for you, so you don't have to go through putting your team through the stress of screening all these leads. We do it for you, and we only deliver you the patients that are qualified. You next have your curriculum director, Jamie Dooley. She actually makes it to where we meet with all of our offices at the same time, kind of like a mastermind group. We meet with them 2 times per month, and she actually is the curriculum director that we have a Facebook group, and she actually holds this meeting 2 times per month. She is amazing, and she'll talk about systems and processes. We'll talk about things that are working and things that are not working so we can grow together. Then you have your coach. Your coach will be an extension to your team, really. She'll be talking to your front desk, your dental assistant, your treatment coordinator on best practices. So that way when we hand you over this pre-approved patient, we have a system that takes you through the rest of the way through your journey. You'll be communicating with her on a regular basis throughout the entire process. Meet Michelle Barrios. She's our glue, the VP of Operations. She is handling at a high level all of this as we take you through this entire journey, and making sure that there's no pieces that are dropped, and making sure that you have an amazing experience. Now let's talk about the 2-month wait list. Let me tell you how it works. Specifically, it takes our wait list is about a month, plus you have to wait another month, which is a total of 2, till we can get your ads live. Let me take you through the process of getting you live. Let me also take you through the process of our costs. So your monthly investment fee will be $6,000 per month. Let me break that $6,000 down to you. The $6,000, here's what it will essentially include. It includes everything. $2,000 of that is going towards your ad spend. That means the amount of money that you're paying every month to Google, to Facebook, to Instagram, to the native ads, to Google Display Network, et cetera. That's a total of $2,000. The other $4,000 will cover the softwares that we utilize with your practice. It'll also include your virtual patient advocate to be working and screening your leads full-time, all of your leads. It will also include your coach. So Carla, as you had seen before, Carla is going to be your coach, meeting with you guys once per month, and it will include the coach for you all. Also, it will include your authority site. So we'll build you out an authority site separate from your website to position you as the implant authority in your area. And also you're going to be, that's going to include 2 office hours per month with Jamie Dooley. That's where all of our offices have an opportunity, if they want, to get online and kind of have like a mastermind course and talk through, what's really working well and what people are struggling with solutions. So essentially, that is what the $4,000 covers, right? Software and all of the team and all the services we offer. $2,000 goes to your ad spend. Your very first month, when you sign up, you will be paying your first month and your last month of support fees only. Your first month and your last month of support fees only. That means that your ads are not live, so you'll pay 4,000 times 2 for your very first month. All right. And please make sure that whenever we have our phone call, talk to us about the contract with also that includes the performance guarantee. So we're super excited to offer a guarantee. We believe that much in our services. We feel that every marketing company should offer one. So please make sure to talk about that with me. And listen, I'm excited to see you on our strategy call to see if we are right for one another. And I will talk with you then.